Okay, let's go on with our day. I opened the door of the store and started preparing for the opening. It was already dark outside. But I can't start working until this hour, so it can't be helped. My name is Sasaki Shizuku. I divorced 3 years ago and became a single mother. Soon after, I began running a hostess bar and worked as a hostess mom to support my family's finances. And I also wanted to have time to play with my daughter during the day. Today, after putting my daughter to bed, I started preparing for the opening of the hostess bar. My daughter is sound asleep in the waiting room. Okay, I'm all set. Now we're all set. Everything was ready and opened up the store. A short time later, the door opened.
Good evening.
Good evening, Ryota-san. Ryota-san, a regular customer, came in with a fresh smile. He came again today. Seeing Ryota-san sitting at the counter, my face relaxes naturally. I like Ryota-san because, unlike other customers, he never says anything sexual, and he always enjoys his drinks in the manner of a gentleman. To be honest, I was inwardly curious about Ryota-san, partly because of our age difference. What's on tap for today?
Same as always.
Yes, I understand. As usual, I made Ryota-san a drink and served him some simple snack. By the way, you really come here often. It's nice to see you, but if you're around Ryota-san's age, won't you be better off at a more fashionable bar or something? When I asked him jokingly, Ryota-san shook his head slightly.
I like the atmosphere here. I feel at home.
Oh, that's so nice of you to say.
Well, there are other reasons too.
Ryota-san then repeatedly opened and closed his mouth, as if he wanted to say something. What? I'd like to know why.
Oh, I like you, Shizuku-san.
What, me?
Yeah, so will you go out with me?
Thank you. I'm glad to hear that, but I'm not sure if I can go out with you. Sorry.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry for saying something weird.
It's not weird. Ryota-san's feelings made me very happy. I mean it, but I couldn't simply nod my head when I thought about my daughter. Oh, it's a shame, even if we can't be helped. I'm sure Ryota-san is no longer... My assumptions were true, and Ryota-san has not come to the store since. Although I knew it, but it's lonely. One day, with these thoughts in my mind, I was playing with my daughter Reno at a park in the daytime. Mom! Juice! Yes, hold it properly and drink it, okay? Yeah! I told her to hold it properly, but Reno spilled the juice in a spectacular manner. The flying juice soaked my clothes. Oh dear! I'm sorry! That's fine, but can we use the tap over there for a little to remove the stains? Yeah! I pulled her and moved aside of the water fountain. I'm going to wet my handkerchief at the water fountain, so stay here, okay? Yeah! I turned my back to Reno, who nodded, and wet my handkerchief at the tap. Immediately after... Ah! Reno! When I turned around, a man in black was about to pick Reno up and run away. Reno! Mom! I rushed to catch up with him, but I couldn't. As I was about to cry, a man stood in front of him.
What are you doing?
Ryota-san! Standing in the man's way was Ryota-san in plain clothes. He quickly twisted the man's arm as he approached the man and took Reno back.
Shit!
The man rushes away. Reno! Mom! Ryota-san passed Reno to me and I hugged her tightly. Are you okay? Yeah. Hey, Mom. Hero really do exist. Huh? She looked like she was about to cry earlier, but now she's looking up at Ryota-san with sparkling eyes.
Oh, Shizuku-san, right?
Yeah. Ryota-san, thank you for saving us. This is my daughter, Reno.
Oh, I see. So you were married. No wonder I was rejected then.
Ryota-san's shoulders slumped with disappointment. But former, you know?
Former?
Hey, are you a friend of my mom's?
Acquaintance? My name is Ryota Yanagira. Nice to meet you, Rino-chan.
Ryota-san! Hey, let's play together! Let's play hero! Hey, Reno, don't do that. No, I want to!
If you don't mind, Shizuku-san, can I play with her? I have time after this.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Yay! Then let's go! Reno gets off my arm and pulls Ryota-san's hand. Amazing how she's so attached. At first, I had a bit of mixed feelings, but seeing the two of them laughing happily together, I found myself smiling before I knew it. Reno then played with Ryota-san until the sun went down. Result. When was the last time she slept after a long day of play? I managed to give Reno a piggyback ride after she fell asleep laughing. Here we go. She has become quite heavy.
If you don't mind, I can take your place.
But...
If you hurt your back, it will be a disaster.
Yeah, well, may I ask you for a favor?
Yes, sir.
I straddled Reno on Ryota-san's back, who has crouched down. Ryota-san stood up easily. Wow, I'm impressed. She's growing up so fast. I can't even carry her easily.
I'm working out.
We start walking while having such a conversation. After a while, Ryota-san asked me, as if he had difficulty saying it.
How did you and your husband?
I was dumped after he cheated. Well, I'm grateful now that he did, because I'm independent and enjoy my freedom.
Oh, you're a strong person, Shizuku-san.
I have to be strong to protect my daughter.
Indeed, but still, you're a wonderful person. I like that about you too.
Huh?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. That was just accidental. Unintentional mistake.
Ryota-san was in a panic, and I couldn't help but laugh. Don't worry about it. I'm glad you feel that way. But I have my daughter to take care of. I don't have time for romance.
I understand.
Yeah, but if we run into each other again, I might be willing to believe in fate. I smiled, and Ryota-san looked at me in surprise and froze. Here's enough. Home is just around the corner. I took Rina from Ryota-san, who remained frozen, and we went home together. But surely, such a coincidence will never happen again. A few weeks after I had thought so. Ryota-san?
Oh, Shizuku-san.
We happened to see each other again by accident on the street. This is not my usual park today, but such a coincidence. Ryota-san, I wonder if he remembers what we talked about the other day. I thought that if I ran into him, he would cut me out of what I said about being able to fall in love, but Ryota-san was crouching down and saying hello to Reno.
Hello to you, Rino-chan.
It's the hero! Ryota-san, hey, will you play with me again today?
Huh? I have time, but...
If it's okay with you, Ryota-san, I'll be happy to have you tag along.
Yes, then, by all means.
Then the three of us headed to a nearby park. Reno seems to be attached to Ryota-san even more than before and did not seem to be leaving after dark. Reno, we're leaving. No, I'm still staying with Ryota-san. You can't anymore. No. Oh, wait a minute.
Rino-chan!
Ryota-san and I chased after Reno as she ran towards the fountain. When I finally caught her, a fountain in the form of a jet from the floor made a spectacular splash. Gah!
What?
We were covered with water from head to toe and soaked all over. Oh, my t-shirt is soaked! The wet t-shirt clung tightly to the body. Seeing this, I saw Ryota-san hurriedly avert his gaze. Ryota-san, My house, will you come? It's rather close. I can't just send you home.
No, it's okay.
Ryota-san, you'll catch a cold. Take a bath.
Yeah.
With Rino's persuasion, Ryota-san agreed to come to our house. Rino and I were allowed to use the shower first, and now Ryota-san is taking a shower. Rino, you have to brush your hair properly.
Yes.
As I was carefully drying Rino's hair with a towel with her back turned, Ryota-san came into the living room.
Thank you for the shower.
No problem.
Shizuku-san, it's important to dry Rino-chan's hair, but at this rate, you will catch a cold.
Ryota-san sat behind me and dried my hair with a towel. Oh, thank you.
Sure.
We are like a family.
What are you saying? Me and Ryota-san's cheeks turned red at Rino's innocent words.
You know, Mom, Ryota-san is kind, he plays with me, and I love him too. If you two get married, I can be a family with Ryota-san, right?
Well, that's... Rino looked back at me and innocently grabbed my arm and begged me.
Hey, Mom, marry Ryota-san.
You know, Rino, I have feelings for Ryota-san too.
I've been saying this for a long time, but I still love you, Shizuku-san.
Surprised, I turned around and met my eyes with Ryota-san, whose cheeks were a little red. But I have a kid, and I can't go out on a regular date, can I?
I'm happy just to play in the park with the three of us.
Ryota-san laughed when he said that, and it made me happy too. I thought I'd never fall in love again, but maybe I'd like to with Ryota-san.
Oh, I make you and your daughter happy.
Hey, did you two get married? Then Ryota-san is my dad.
Rino, you're so fastidious.
I want to be a dad.
I'm glad you're energetic. Well, please take care of us. I laughed, and Ryota-san responded cheerfully again.
Rino, I like you.
What? My name is Rino Mamiya. The guy who confessed to me is Ryu Yamauchi. He was my childhood friend, and the guy I had a crush on. He's gotta be kidding me. Ryu likes me? I'm so happy, but I'm so embarrassed at the same time. I'm sorry. I can't go out with you.
Huh? Rino?
I ran at full speed in order to get away from the situation. Ryu was screaming behind me. My body was so hot because I was happy, but embarrassed too. Ryu likes me? I can't. It's too embarrassing. But why did I say I can't go out with him? I was regretting what I said so hard. Even though I was panicking, I shouldn't have said that. We grew up like siblings because our families were really close, but our personalities were very different.
Rino, it's dangerous to go that way.
It's fine. This is the shortcut anyways. I tried to walk home by crossing the dimly lit park. Ryu grabbed my hand and stopped me.
No, Rino. Your mom told us that we shouldn't cross the park when we're not with an adult. We're gonna go this way.
I don't want to. It's gonna take longer.
We're going this way even if you don't like it. Come.
Okay. I reluctantly started walking because Ryu was pulling my arm. Ryu nags like a mom. Ryu was a very responsible child, so he acted as a guardian for me, who was a tomboy. Sometimes I didn't like Ryu because he was so strict, but at the same time, I counted on him. When I was in 6th grade of primary school, I got lost on the school trip. Hey, where's everyone? I got separated from the rest of the group because I was totally caught up sightseeing. I don't know where I'm going. The other student had the map, so I only had a notebook on hand. I went into the shrine while crying and sat down, embracing my knees. What should I do? I gave my money to Ryu because I was scared to lose it, so I can't even call. Am I gonna be able to go home? The reality hit me when I said it out loud, and I was crying even harder. The sun was setting, and it was getting darker and darker too. Hey, help me, Ryu.
Reno!
Ryu? I thought it was a dream, but Ryu quickly ran towards me and hugged me tight. I realized that it wasn't a dream because I could feel the pain and warmth. Ryu, how did you know that I was here?
You always go to a shrine when you have a problem. I know that you believe that gods will help you, but I'm glad that you are here. Are you hurt?
No, Ryu, thank you.
It's okay. Now let's go back.
Yeah. And Ryu took my hand, who was still crying, and took me to our teacher. I've always had a crush on Ryu ever since, but why did I say that I can't go out with him? I was screaming inside my mind and kept running until I got home. Ooh. It's so awkward to see Ryu because of what happened yesterday. Since we go to the school at the same time, we always walk to school together, but I decided to go later because I didn't want to see him. I didn't see Ryu, but I can't keep doing this. I lied about my feelings just because I was panicking. I have to say that I didn't mean it. It was because I was in such a panic, and I have to confess that I like him too. I went to school while taking so many deep breaths. Ah, there's Ryu. Is that Shizuku-san? Shizuku Sasaki was in the same class as Ryu when we were in the first year. She's part of the student council, and she was always neatly dressed. The teachers counted on her a lot. I hid behind a pillar and tried to listen to their conversations. So, you were dumped by Rino-san? I've always thought that you two were dating because you were so close. Shizuku-san said, and looked at Ryu like she was pitying him. There must have been some kind of misunderstanding.
Haha, no, she dumped me pretty hard.
I'm sorry to hear that. Don't be sad. Ryu dropped his shoulders and Shizuku-san gently touched him. Ryu-kun, you're good, you're smart, and you're the top seat. There are other girls who like you. Like me.
Haha, thanks. It makes me happy even if it's a lie.
I'm actually very serious. Shizuku-san smiled. Oh no! She's gonna take Ryu away from me. I decided to jump out. But Ryu, an extravagant beauty, jumped out of the classroom and hugged Ryu's arm. Oh, that's Kaoru-san. Kaoru-san is a flashy gal, but she was beautiful and had a taste. She was the leader of the fashion at school, and she was really popular. Why is she so close to Ryu? Ryu, I heard that Rino dumped you. Now I can flirt with you.
What?
Hey, what do you mean you're gonna flirt with him? It's pretty literal. I'm gonna be flirting with you from now on. Huh? Why you? Since when do you like him? Before the summer break last year. Before the summer break? What happened? Actually, Ryu helped me study during the summer break last year. That's why I was able to move up a year without failing. I can't thank him enough. I'm an idiot, but Ryu was very thoughtful, and he was better than other teachers at teaching. And he brought me stuff while I was studying. He was so kind. Everyone would have fallen in love with him. Oh, actually, maybe he was attracted to me?
Huh?
Hey, Kaoru-san, don't get it wrong. Ryu-kun helped you study because the teacher joked that he should do it. He thought that it was his duty because he was the class president, and it wasn't because he liked you. Right, Ryu-kun?
I mean...
That's not the reason, right? Even if it was, I still have a chance now that you were dumped, right? We all don't have to hold ourselves back. Kaoru-san said and pushed her big boobs against Ryu. She even showed her cleavage off to him. Ryu's face turned red in a second. You're so dirty. Huh? Why? I want you to like my body as well. Shizuku-san, you should do it too if you're jealous of me. I don't have big boobs like Kaoru-san, but I can provide an extensive care. I can't make a cleavage like that, but I can clean your ears and wash your back every day.
What? Calm down, both of you. You guys are scaring me.
Ryu! Wait up! Ryu suddenly brushed Kaoru-san off and started running. I secretly sighed looking at it. That was close. I'm glad Ryu didn't fall for that, but I'm surprised. They both like Ryu. I now have 2 rivals. What should I do? I have to confess to Ryu as soon as possible. But Kaoru-san and Shizuku-san's flirting war was already on. Ryu? Oh no! I was too late. When I was going to talk to Ryu during the break time, Kaoru-san was already stuck on Ryu. Hey Ryu, isn't it really hot today? Kaoru-san said, and fanned her short skirt in front of Ryu. I could see her cute underwear every time she did that.
Kaoru-san, if you're hot, I can fan you with the desk pad. So please stop doing that.
Really? But you don't have to. Can you wipe off my sweat instead? Kaoru-san said and leaned towards Ryu to show off her cleavage again. Ryu's face was red and he was completely frozen. Ryu likes that. Okay, I'm gonna make my skirt shorter too. I shortened my skirt in the corner of the classroom and waited for an opportunity to talk to Ryu. And the lunchtime came. Good, Kaori-san isn't here because she went to eat lunch with her friends. This is my chance. Ryu! Oh! Ryu-kun? Can you come here?
Huh? What?
Hey! Shizuku-san peeked out of the classroom, took Ryu's hand, and left. I quickly chased after them and saw Shizuku-san letting Ryu sleep on her lap on the grass. Ryu had his cheek on her exposed thighs. See? How is it? It's not bad, is it? I can do this to you at any time if you go out with me.
Well, thanks.
Cool. She's ahead of me again. This is bad. I don't have much time until Ryu falls in love with Kaoru-san or Shizuku-san. I was panicking, and the school was over. The opportunity came sooner than I expected. Nice! Ryu's going home on his own. I couldn't let this one go. I ran up to Ryu and stopped him. Ryu!
Reno? Why are you in such a hurry?
What? Well, I lied when I dumped you.
Huh? Why did you lie?
Because I love you, Ryu. I like you too much. And I panicked when you said that you liked me. And I dumped you. So, can you go out with me?
Well...
Wait up! Even if it was mistake, you did dump him. You hurt Ryu-kun. So you are on the same ground as us. You have to compete with us. That's right. What? But you like me, don't you? No way. You're into my body right now, right? You want to have fun with me, don't you? I can do many things for you, Ryu-kun. Wasn't it nice to lie on my laps?
Hey, calm down.
I am calm. So just answer, who do you like?
I want to have a moment to think about that.
Oh, he's running away again. Wait up, you like me the most, right? No, you like me the best. He likes me the best. I'm going to make you say that. You like me. We all chased Ryu, who was running at full speed, trying to get away from us. What happened after this? That's a secret between us.